Welcome back to
Everybody.
D&D hosted by my bathroom.
Welcome.
John, it hurts.
Welcome back to Legend of the Silver
Flush my
Sands.
toilet if we need confirmation.
Jesus Christ. Welcome back to Legends of the Silver Sands.
You can seriously hear him slowly leaving.
God fucking you people. Everybody, welcome back to Legends of the Silver Sands. We're here with the boys, the crew, the men, the dudes.
Yo,
Crew.
We're
dude.
here. We
a
are
bunch of guys being dudes.
just those spin guys. And
I'm just a girl in the world.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
I feel like singing is very bad right now.
It's a touching.
And amidst the musical performances, we are in fact here to play D&D. So,
Don't worry, I'll just break out some sleep token register trademark.
some what?
Sleep token register trademark copyright.
I'm censoring all of that. So, when last we left off, after a chaotic trip down the meat carts and a near-death experience at the hands of a con man on an anti-dragon aircraft turret. We move.
Wait, does that mean the aircraft is full of dragons?
No, the cannon is.
Is it a giant aircraft?
It's alright, my child.
Little dragon engineers. As we move on, we move to El Cuerno, a cantina on the waterfront that is presently so slammed with customers that there are people eating while standing. It is while simultaneously standing and dancing at the same time. There is more alcohol on the floor and on the clothes of the patrons than there are in stomachs right now. Situated on the waterfront, ordinarily on a good day, this little construction we got going on here is a quaint little red-tiled, quiet place to get a quick bite to eat and a strong drink before heading home. We're heading home from the docks for the workers. Right now, it's filled with people on the equivalent of spring break. And wouldn't you know it, there's only 2 people on staff tonight. One of them, an elderly human man, bald with his white hair frizzing out on either side of his head, wearing a kilt 3 times too big for him and strapped into buckled in place, leaning heavily on a cane while he pours out drink after drink after drink after drink and practically throws them over the counter. Oh, don't get anything, go, you fucking thing, you shits! It's about as intelligible as he's been all night. Yeah! You, the pigeon! Get off the counter, so for dancing, it's for drinking! If you're gonna puke on it, at least drink first, there! every table, save one or two, that are presently being cleaned.
God damn, was this a you all meet in a tavern start to begin with?
Always has been.
It was rigged. The truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Son of a bitch.
Which amid the din of the room, there is another working. Quite feverishly, in fact. As a half-elven gentleman sprints and shoves his way through a crowd, and as simultaneously as Mr. Trash. Oh, I can't say that. Tanner.
He's the trash man.
I'm not gonna call.
I'm the trash
I'm not
man.
calling you Mr. Trash on the internet. If you
You can call me what you want, but anyways, so yeah.
it's a matter of professional respect.
It's a matter of fiction. Anyways, yeah. So we got the man, little guy. You know, not little, like fairly tall. Average, like kind of like weight, kind of has a little bit of muscle on him. Doing the best he can at his job. He's got like black hair, like blue eyes, like fair skin. Of course, his like elven features. He seems to like wear this like very like happy smile on his face, even though the rest of him looks tired and like his clothes are bedraggled and like they seem to just like be there. Like they're nothing fancy. But he just seems to be happy to have a job. But as he's kind of like running around, he bumps into him. He goes, I'm so sorry.
When did this alcohol get in my hair?
Doing the best he can to clean and serve and make sure everyone's happy.
Shonen anime protagonist Desu.
Yeah, little dude doing his best to do his job.
Oh, he's trying.
He's trying.
But he's succeeding.
Am I succeeding?
Well,
I'm gonna roll.
I'm gonna need you to make me 3 checks. I'm gonna need you to make me a performance, your choice, and a performance, an athletics, and an acrobatics.
Okay.
So, throughout the night, your smile falters a few times when people a little too deep in their cups start to push you around, shove you, generally be just awful people. But for the most part, you got this. You got it. No, it's fine. You got it unlocked. You're alright. You're alright. People try... Then there comes the actual serving of the drinks, which involves you wheeling out 75 to 80 pound barrels across the floor in rapid succession. That's done with immense speed. And as the night is worn on, you're starting to get a little tired, but you still basically got this. You're still doing good, even as things are starting to thin out. You're doing pretty good.
Dang! That's it? Nothing else? Just I'm doing good?
Did you want to fail?
You want to fuck up?
No. He just goes, oh my gosh. This is awesome.
You're doing. Oh no. Oh no. You're doing. For the first time in a really long time, things are going well. Things are actually going well. Things are going great. And then the doors bang open. You expect to see just another fucking shifter from the capital here to drink himself stupid. And what enters is not another shifter from the capital here to drink himself stupid, but a trio of an Imperial officer, accompanied by an incredibly pale man and a blue kobold.
Sees him, still smiling, even though there's this like internal screaming in his head, like, please make it stop. And he just goes, hold on. He's gonna run over to a table. Is there any clean?
There is a few that you've been keeping clean that have just been abandoned.
He's gonna sprint to one of them and clean it as fast as possible and say, right here. It's right here.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just working hard. Not hardly working, just working hard. Can I get you guys anything?
Do I even need to roll a fucking insight?
For what?
You don't. Like this, you know the look of a kid who's been of a person who works food service, right? Like,
I just sit.
He's exhausted, but he's still smiling. He takes out like a pen and like a little like little pen and like a little pad. He goes, "Can I get you guys anything? Food, drinks, anything really, anything."
Just look at my apparent boss. What do you want?
you'll get what you want. It's fine.
Ah, go.
Just
Do you have a rat?
A rat?
I think the Imperial Dragonborn just looks at you and just takes a cigar without blinking and just puts it out on the table. I think you have a rat for my friend. Comprende?
Yeah, I got a rat for your friend.
Yes, you do.
Hey, kid, just tell you what. Go to the fucking back room, just hide out for 5 minutes. If you get caught, tell them I requested something weird. Okay, just get a breather.
No. What do you want? Want anything?
Whatever keeps you in the back room for 5 minutes.
It's the weirdest thing we got. You know what? I'm looking for that rat in the back room. Okay.
I was going, Cookie, before you leave, Cookie will just go up to you and will just go like, put his hand on your like, hip where he can reach and go like, blessings of Dragon God on you. And just cast guidance so you can find that rat better.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And he's just gonna turn and he's gonna to the back as fast as possible. I'm looking for a rat.
You get to the back. And once you're in the back, once you're back there, it is blessed silence. Blessed silence. For 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Go ahead and have the D4.
Oh, actually, okay. This is if I'm rolling perception, it's another +2. So it's, ooh.
You should just roll. Why don't you just click perception?
That was a personal roll, but I guess I'm roll perception.
Fucking. As luck would have it, El Cuerno does have a bit of a rat problem. Not that you'd ever admit that to the patrons.
Eyes immediately like dart to whatever rat he sees first.
To the rat trap. There is a rat in a rat trap.
How old?
How long has it been there? Do I know? Does it look
3.
like it's draggled?
It looks like it's. You set those traps out last week, and you checked them last week.
Oh. I'm sorry, little guy. I'm sorry, little guy. He's gonna like, summon the knife in his hand. He's gonna go, I'm so sorry. I don't want this.
And then there's like a pause. There's a pause as you summon the knife before.
It's a druid.
So you're going to kill the officer, correct?
No!
No.
No, the rat! The guy requested a rat.
I know he requested a rat. But he also is a right fucking cunt.
No, he's just, you know, he's got his role to play.
I'm so sorry, Tanner. I'm so sorry. He sounds like Morty, and I'm trying really hard to not laugh.
No, trying to make it sound pathetic.
Morty, we're gonna kill that officer, Morty.
Give me just a second. I gotta let the dog out of the room.
The fucking fiend is just Rick. It's just Rick.
Hey, I'm Double Rick.
No.
So Morty's a warlock. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets all his powers from Rick.
He's an artificer warlock.
Yo.
No, that or he's a Nepo baby.
No. He's an artificer warlock who doesn't have the edge to actually be an artificer, so he just gets all of his shit given to him by his patron.
So, why are we not killing the Dragonborn again? Be very easy, you know. There is poison right there on the shelf. Slip it into his beer. Not that hard.
I'd rather not kill somebody right now. I'd rather just do my job and keep my job.
You know the old man. You know the old man's not gonna pay you what you're owed, right?
Yes, we agreed on my wage.
Of course they agreed. But do you think he's really gonna pay you or keep you on? Even if you've done a good job, Come on.
No. I'm not killing anybody. No.
Fine, no, we'll do this by your book then. But when they fuck you over, I'll be waiting for an apology.
Okay, yep. Sounds good.
And the voice, and this very nice, like, glit gold dagger with a ruby kind of encrusted in the center. The ruby stops flashing with the voice and just fades.
He just looks at the rat. I'm sorry, little buddy, and he's gonna like walk over to it and just like sadly just stab it.
It's been dead for like a week, dude.
Oh no! It's already dead.
Conversation had over a dead rat.
I like my rats mutilated.
He goes, oh, okay.
It's already tenderized.
He's gonna take it out of the trap, and he's just gonna like, oh, it's rotting and it's gross. Is there like something I can cook it on really quickly?
There's a stove.
Oh, that's gonna smell terrible.
Awful.
There's a stove where you know your boss, Mr. Morgriff, is a problem. It's not exactly within his sight, but you might be able to pull it off.
He's gonna put it back in the trap closer. He goes, I'll be right back. And he's gonna run back outside to the table. He goes, Mr. Cobalt, hey,
Yeah.
do you want that cooked?
Oh, I can deal with that. I see the
Oh,
rat.
thank God. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I'll be right back. Comes back.
The minute you're back, there's like a half second while you're back there, like,
Do you have any idea how lucky you are? that he is not. Do you have any idea how lucky you are that you've got this single least picky?
And then, but he can't finish it before you're back out.
He has the rat, and he's like, it's on a plate. He's like, here you go. What do you want, sir? What's your title exactly? I should call you. He says to the Dragonborn.
I am a captain. And more importantly, I am Captain Branche. Captain Branche of the person that defends your fucking tavern day in, day out.
Yeah.
You can just call him Branch. It's fine.
He's like, so he goes, Captain Branche, is there anything is there anything I can get you?
One moment, please. He just like stares at you for a real long time, like glaring daggers at this human guy that's with him.
All of this is happening, like Kooki is just like running his claws along the rat to get rid of the fur. He's like,
It's just see. Yeah, see.
he is not bothered.
See. I want the
I am pulling my hood further over my head, the scarf over my mouth and nose, and just shrinking into my chair.
Yes,
sir?
I know what I want. No, he's fine. He'll order in a minute. Here we,
Okay.
I'll take a paella valenciana and the seafood paella. Saffron rice, and I want the potatoes bravas burnt slightly on the underside. And after that, I don't know, order of churros.
How he tries writing it as fast as possible, listening. How is it? I mean,
What are you asking for? What are you asking me for here with the history?
I'm trying to write. What do you want me to like roll to see if I can get all that? Because I cannot get what he said. My ears.
It's easy enough to take it down.
Okay.
Paella, he's asking for paella valenciana, which you would know working here is basically a rabbit and chicken paella, and seafood paella as well, which is two encores with saffron rice.
And then seafood.
As well as patatas bravas, which is basically like fried potatoes. Fried spicy potatoes.
So fried spicy potatoes, and then
Burnt on the bottom, and then churros.
Churros. Okay.
It's the only thing I didn't have to look up.
he's like writing as fast as he goes. Okay. Yep, I got it.
And then coffee for everyone.
And then coffee. Yeah. 3 coffees for me. He writes that down, and then you, shrunken guy, you.
Just some fried chicken.
Fried chicken, yeah.
He doesn't speak Spanish, so he's pointing at pollo on the menu.
And he like runs to the back and he just throws like the thing on there
Where have you been? I've been cooking all by myself. What are you? How long did it take you to take one order? What do they want?
Some weird stuff.
Hey, let me see. Okay. Hot cheese.
Oh, this is happening like
Hot cheese and
at the
crackers.
table, like at the table, the kobold's like stabbed his claw into the rat, gotten some blood, just drawing ritual circles on the plate around the rat, ritually casting purified food and drink.
He's gonna kind of like, as he's sweating, goes, Morgruff, I wanted to make sure, what was my wage again? For tonight?
What? Huh?
Yeah, what am I getting paid tonight again?
I mean, you're getting tips, aren't you?
No. They don't tip here.
It's 5 silver an hour. I said
Five silver?
5 silver an hour is what I told you.
You keep cutting out?
5 silver an hour.
5 silver an hour. How long have I been working?
You've been
To be fair, for a peasant, that's actually pretty fucking good.
You've been basically working sun up to sundown. You've had 3 breaks that were 10 minutes apiece. That he got mad at you for taking.
He just goes, okay, 5 silver an hour. Okay, and that's like what? Okay, a bunch of hours. Okay, okay, back to work. And then he's gonna
back to work.
And
And there's
You
like
should buy a bunch of pigs after your shift.
there's a pause. There's a pause as you walk away. Is like in the back of your head.
That's bloody it.
Yep.
We're robbing a safe.
He makes it sound as best he can and like clearing his throat, but he's not saying like no.
Wait, no, that's not worth what it's just to be. It's not even. What's
What the fuck is that sound?
hedge?
Heads.
What?
The fuck was that?
Please.
I'm scratching my head. What?
Oh,
The mic.
We
mic
can
picks it up.
hear that?
It sounded really suspicious.
I was just scratching the back of my head.
it sounded really weird.
Bruh.
You go for a
It
dog.
sounded like you were eating Mike.
Robbing the safe?
No. He's he just keeps going back to work. He's like working his hardest.
And like, Margaret, like, it just at some point during this whole thing, just it grabs you. But who's all this food for? And an order of fried chicken. Who gets fried chicken in a cantina?
That guy over there. He points to the guy that's like shrunken down to the table.
Like looks at Vale and then like whatever. Then looks at a kobold who's got a rat on his plate that just
Ritually casting magic on it.
that just went from being like dark gray to light gray, and not nearly smelling half as bad.
He's like sweating bullets. Not from running, but 2 from that.
And then he goes back to and then his eyes lock on the officer, and you see Morgriff, who's already a pale guy, go even paler. Just, you listen here, boy. You listen here. You're gonna make overtime if he has a good night.
Overtime?
Whatever that man wants, you give him. You hear me?
The paper. He points to the paper.
Aye, the one that ordered the fuck ton of food. You treat him good. You treat him well. You treat him good. Fuck everyone else. You treat them better.
Okay.
Better than anyone else. Anyone else stops you from helping them, fuck them. I'll take the bad Yelp review. You.
Okay.
Good. Hey, good. Go. Here's the paella. Go. And like send you back.
Running off. He's running off, and he like puts it on the table. And goes, "Your paella, sir. Your paella."
Thank you. And that was reasonably quick. Good. Go on. I got you when I need you.
Anything else? Anything else right now? Drink? Coffee.
I like my coffee. Yes, please, my coffee.
He grunts back. He goes, "Where's the coffee?"
At which point, Morgriff looks up. Coffee? We've been out of coffee for 3 hours.
As a glare, he doesn't know how to respond.
We're out of coffee?
Shit. He reaches into his belt and he pulls out like 3 gold, slaps it in your hand. Take that. Go run down the way. Get some coffee. Get some coffee from a vendor. Bring it back here. Go, go.
He runs full sprint 80 feet per round, running as fast as he can to get coffee.
80 feet?
Yeah, I'm mobile. I'm dashing.
You know, if you hit any... You know, if you clock anyone while you're running, you're gonna have to pay for their medical services. Relax, it's a festival. Take your time. They're not going anywhere.
I'm not getting fired.
Why is he gonna fire you? You're the only one bloody working for him.
I don't know, but he will. He got mad at me for taking breaks.
I still say you should rob a safe.
I'm not... Oh. He's like talking to himself as he runs as fast as he can.
Do we notice him talking to himself?
Yes. When he, like, as he's been moving around the room, you see him like, no, shut up. Tweaking out.
He's trying to make it conspicuous, but it's not. It's not.
Everybody knows.
Everybody notices. Okay, go in to get the coffee. Where do you say to go get coffee?
Basically, there's a stand that sells, like, coffee by the bag.
He gets there as fast as he can. He goes, coffee? How much? Bag. It's like red.
1 gold for the
He
bag?
slams 1 gold, takes the bag, thanks! Meow.
You're gonna give yourself a fucking heart attack, you know that.
Yeah, whatever. He's off.
Well, one of us has to look.
He's gone.
One of us has to look out for your well-being. Well-being, since you fucking won't.
I'm trying to look out for both of us so we can have a house.
I'm a knife.
Yeah, whatever. Well, how about this? How about this? I'll get you a nice sheath after this. That's not nice.
Fine, go on.
He gets back. He runs back inside with the coffee.
As you run back inside, there is a loud from the corner.
Turn to look at it. What is that?
And you see the kobold grabbing the metal plate that you've given him the rat on and just frying it to a blackened crisp.
But he looks happy.
That's all that matters. The customer's happy. He runs back there. He goes, alright, coffee. He starts making as much coffee as possible.
Dude, you're giving me flashbacks from when I worked at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, holy shit.
This is me working at Domino's, dog.
He's not having fun, but he's doing his job.
Morgriff.
He's still, like,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
he's still smiling, but it's like a very, like, uneasy smile.
Like, manic, I'm about to kill 7 people smile.
Yeah. Makes the coffee. What does Morgriff say?
Morgriff, like, looks at you, he's come back in, good. Alright, so, I handle them in the meeting, and so I handle them, just go back to taking care of them. I think I've got the rest of the place handled, if you could just keep him happy.
Yep. Makes the coffee, runs back out with 3 coffees. 3 coffees. 3 coffees.
What's coffee?
You got it's like kind of like lightning in a bottle.
Okay, first of all, just stand still for like 2 minutes.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I'm getting overtime. I can't.
I'm telling you to stand still.
He stands still for 2 seconds.
No, longer. Just 2 fucking minutes.
I can't take a break. I've already had 3. I need to go check if food's done.
Branch looks over at Vale like, you really want him to take a break that bad?
He's just a kid. He's working himself to death.
All right. He stands up, walks over. Where's your boss?
He looks at him and he goes. He points to the back and he's shaking.
Good. And he just like drinks his coffee, puts the cup down like he has it black. He doesn't have the creamer even in it yet. He's just puts it down and just stands up and just like marches into the back with no.
Just don't do anything that'll get you reported.
I think I might have just got my boss killed.
No, well, no. Hey.
Congrats! You now have a cantina.
I don't want this cantina.
Hey. What's your name, kid?
Erebus? That's
Shit, how old are you?
25 last I checked. I don't know, I get lost nowadays.
Okay, then that's fine, as long as me calling you kid isn't fucking weird.
No, I don't care.
Of course he's not a kid, he's ancient.
I gotta make the customer happy. He uses these smiles.
Oh, cool, and we're gonna be very unhappy if you don't take a fucking breath. You're making me think.
You need to.
I'm breathing right now, aren't I?
There's like a
You need to listen to him. You need to listen to him. He's speaking the truth. Take a fucking second.
He looks. He's sweating. What's happening in the back?
Roll me a perception, because you're trying to hear over the people already shouting in the main room.
Oh gosh.
Not that you can't hear a damn thing.
Okay, well.
I can hear it.
Pug, you hear very clearly in the back in Draconic. Do you know how many people are supposed to be in a building this fucking size? Like 40 less than are in here right now. This whole place needs to be evacuated immediately.
We got the health inspector on it.
By order of the Empire, you are to close this for the night while we determine why you have so many people in here. Or why you didn't turn people away or have a line.
Please tell me he sees a rat in the corner.
You brought a rat to us. What do you think?
I should check on my boss real quick. Just a second.
No.
Kooki just like up, looks at you and go like, fine. You're gonna have all the break you want.
I'm grabbing Erebus and pulling him into a chair. No, you're not. Just sit the fuck down.
He closes his eyes like.
Right. And I'm going to like wibble him around. Okay. Deep breath. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Out. 1, 2, 3. In. 1, 2, 3. And you basically do breathing exercise with him.
I'm just like looking at my coffee, just go like, this is what big kobolds drink. I drink this, I get big.
Sure, but get the fucking off the table.
Do you know what the funny thing is?
What?
The hyperactive lightning kobold just had caffeine.
Yeah, I know.
This is not good.
And I mean to say,
vibrating in his chair.
And I mean to say, he had black coffee.
It's black. It's not even like
not diluted at all.
No, that thing is black as hell.
Vale is very much aware of that, but you know what?
We gotta. He's gonna take out his water, his water skin, drink from. He goes. And I'm gonna get fired for this.
Honestly, you want my opinion? That'd probably be for the best.
Why would you be on fire?
No, fired. I'm not gonna have a.
You're gonna be in a
job
cannon.
anymore. No, I'm not gonna have a job anymore. He says he seemed very patient.
There's a lot of jobs out there. It's not hard. Fucking knock on someone's door and ask to clean their house for them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I'm not very good at anything.
Believe you me, been there, done that.
You're good at catching rats. You wanna work with me? catch rats? I cook them.
I didn't do very good, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't kill it. It was already dead. It was like dead for like a week.
The fact that you're willing to work yourself this hard, most everyone will hire you for whatever it is. So don't worry about that. Look, take your mind off of it.
Your horde must be massive.
He like,
This hard.
he goes, not really, no.
Someone's stealing your horde? You showed me, I killed them.
No, no.
How much are you getting paid for this shift today?
He like kind of counts on his fingers. 5 silver an hour.
And how many hours have you been working?
I realize I use the term sun up to sundown.
When there's no sun.
I would say
So 6 gold.
Early in the day to late at night. Probably.
You know, he's gonna pull out 6 gold, hand it to him.
It's like, no, I can't take.
Consider that your day's wage and find a new fucking job.
I can't take that. No, I can't take that.
Fucking tip. It's going to be rude. It's going to be rude. It's going to be rude if you don't. Just take it.
Okay, he's gonna take it. Thank you.
Please don't make this any more awkward than
Are
it is.
you really depressed over somebody giving you free fucking shit?
He's not gonna answer. He doesn't want to seem crazy. He's like.
Besides, how many people have you seen today?
He's gonna look around. I don't know, maybe 100 or more. Yeah, probably more.
You wouldn't have happened to have seen any Eladrin, would you?
Did I see any Eladrin?
roll a perception. After the fact.
Oh my! Wow.
There
So
were
everything.
a series of Eladrin that did come in. 3 of them. They ordered their meals and they ate in relative silence. But that you do remember that they were. You do remember that they were relatively. They seemed relatively concerned about something, and didn't stay for long. And while they weren't particularly rude, they didn't really talk to you or interact with you unless they had to. They seemed to be concerned about something coming, and that they were trying to get there in a hurry, and that this was just a stop on the way there.
He kind of goes, yeah, I think I saw 3 of them. They ordered their food, didn't say much, didn't try to talk to me. Pretty quiet people. They did seem kind of worried about something.
That sounds like some armor wearing them. Did they seem like they belong to a paladin order by chance?
Did they?
They bore the mark of the Acolytes of Silence, which
Oh.
is just white, which is white on a black which is a white, which is just like a
Really white.
It is a. It's basically just like a. I'm trying to describe the shape. It's just like a white diamond on a black field. Is what was on their tabards, and on their cloaks, and on their clothes in general. Almost like a black and white diamond pattern.
Okay. He goes, yeah, they had they bore the mark of the Citadel of Silence, kind of like this, like, what, like, you said a black field with a white diamond on it?
Yeah.
Or a white, okay. He was all over him. Said there was something coming. Don't know what. Didn't really talk to me.
Any idea where
They had a white diamond.
I don't pay attention to where people go after they leave here. I just kind of do my job.
No. Okay. How long ago was that?
How long ago was that?
3 hours.
Like 3 hours ago. I'm gonna turn around and look to see how the back is doing.
Your boss is coming. Morgrove is coming out along with Branch, and Branch looks satisfied. Morgrove looks very defeated, and Morgrove gets up on the counter. All right, everyone. Unfortunately, due to concerns about the building, we do have to close for the evening. Those who are still eating can remain in. Those who are not, we ask you to please vacate the premises at this time. And, like, nobody listens to him. There's a couple people that are like, oh, okay, and just leave, that were already at the entrance. Nobody listens to him, there's a beat. Hey, oh, let me show you how to... You want to not to clear a room? I show you how to clear a room. As this Dragonborn pulls his...
And I see Dragonborn start to do that. I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm just pulling scarf over my fucking face. Eyes and everything.
He just pulls this golden flintlock out of his holster, blows 3 holes in the ceiling, deafening the old man and everyone in an immediate 5-foot radius around him. By order of the Empire, everyone is to vacate these fucking premises or be jailed immediately. No exceptions. Come on, finish your chimichanga. Let's go. Come on.
He's gonna look at the paella on the table. He's not trying to leave.
Hand on your shoulder, holding you in the chair.
In response to this, to this gunshots being fired, in the corner of a room, in like a corner booth, you see a very short individual who looks very, very not happy. As you see on the table, there lies a firearm. Not a flashy one, but he has it set up on the table, aimed towards this Dragonborn.
And you just like, as people
And
are
he
like,
pauses.
people are like quietly like cursing him, like other people like yelling at him and cursing him. He's like, looks at the gun, looks at you. You can stay.
He kind of
makes
sets it up a little bit. Wait, I can stay. Okay.
No, you can stay. You can stay. As people are like quickly finishing their meals or abandoning them completely. Morgrove just looks just defeated as all hell.
I'm gonna look at my boss.
No.
Talking about gunshots.
In the silence of the room, your boss gets back down off the counter, goes behind where you know he keeps his safe, and opens it and does the combination. No, you know I had you on as a temporary basis, so... I'm afraid I'm not going to need your services for the rest of the evening. Here is your overtime and your pay.
How much is it?
He gives you 10 gold.
10 gold? He goes, thanks. Thanks.
It should last you while you find
something else. And as per tradition at Cuernos, everyone gets a meal and a drink for free, so what is it I could make you?
He starts sweating. He goes, one meal. That's it? That's all I get? Does that include like
Per shift, per
addition?
shift, you haven't had your meal
How many
for
shifts were worked?
I don't know, you've been here for 3 days and you had your meals then, I thought. Thought you took them.
I don't think I did.
Look, listen, kid, just order some fucking food. I'll pay for it.
No, I'm not gonna have to pay for it. You gave me a tip already. I'm not gonna have you pay for it.
I don't give a shit. Look, listen. You saw those fucking paladins. I need to find them. I'm willing to pay you for your time if you help me track them down.
You see his eyes like light up. There's a grin on his face. He goes, "Oh man."
So consider this a sign-on bonus. Order some fucking food.
Give me the seafood pie and the potatoes.
Alright, fair enough. And he slowly makes his way to the back as the last of the stragglers have cleared out.
He's gonna. How much would that cost usually?
It's normally like 2, 3 silver.
He's just gonna give him. He's just gonna kind of give him a gold and say, "I'm sorry, Morgruff."
I told you to do whatever he asked. It's on me.
No, I'm sorry. I
Fucking scared. Just sit down. I'll make the food. Okay?
Okay.
Alright.
He's gonna walk over, even though his patron's probably yelling at him in his head. He's probably screaming at him.
Now, very quickly, while he's distracted making the fit. What are you doing? Go back to the safe. Go back to the safe. Boy, You hear, like, the equivalent of somebody throwing something across the room and your patron falls silent. The knife jiggles a little on your hip.
It's not even on my hip, it's in an extra dimensional pocket.
It feels like it's jiggling
My
on
knife
your
don't
hip.
jiggle. It folds.
He's gonna sit down and say, I'm gonna tell you this right now, I don't know where they went.
That's fine. 3 hours. They're probably still in the city.
Okay.
Just, do you think you can remember their faces with a nat 20 perception?
What did they look like?
You perfectly. You can recall there was a red one. There was, well, you also you recall something a little different about this. Two of them were Ladrin, one of them was a Shatterkai.
Oh.
One of the Death Touched. The Death Touched are always liquid paper white, black hair, usually pretty scarred up in the face. This one wasn't really an exception. Hair was done up in like dreadlocks, and then like had caps on each one of the dreads behind her. The two Eladrin, one was green, one was orange, and they both had bright, plasticky yellow hair.
Bright, plasticky yellow.
Like the color, like what you would imagine yellow plastic to look like.
And then the Eladrin.
Those are
male, female, both male,
one male, one woman. One male, one female.
Male Eladrin. The male Eladrin was what color?
Green.
Green, plasticky.
It's the color, it's not the texture. It's the
I know.
fake yellow kind of thing to it.
And then female Eladrin, orange, plasticky, yellow. Okay, I'm gonna fully describe that. So the Shatterkai, dreaded black hair, stark white skin, super scarred, and then there was caps on the ends of the dreads, right?
Yeah, silver caps.
And then male Eladrin, green, plastic yellow hair, the color, not the consistency, the color. Female Eladrin, orange, plastic yellow hair, same color.
Alright. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You mind sticking with me for the remainder of the day? When I ask around, you want to give that description to some people.
Yeah.
I'll pay you for the time. Also,
Cookie's just
cargo, keep the group together.
Cookie's just gonna look over at the Dragonborn and is gonna like, why are we here? Thanks for the rat though.
You're welcome. You're
Copy.
welcome. Now I need to have a conversation with my compadre.
It's fine. Actually, I think because I was gonna ask you about the same things.
Okay, what do
Cookie
you
will
want?
just go over to the dwarf with the gun because he's like, Kobold had gun. This guy has a gun. I want to see the gun.
Garik has walked over the room and he's just kind of looking around, seeing if he can spot the human version of Pale Death if he's in here.
The room is vacated. The only thing that's pale in here is the bird that's now peeking at the 2 bullet holes in the ceiling.
He looks around and goes, God, I think you take a dragon at his word. God damn it.
Dragon?
Yes.
Which Cookie you hear that?
Dragon? Where's the dragon? What kind of dragon? They didn't have a saddle, did they? Not blue.
No.
Like interest goes down, but it's not completely gone.
Apparently, a dragon by the name of Pale Death was supposed to meet me here. At least he sent me here.
Pale.
I'm not complaining. I had a lot of coffee earlier, actually.
Hold on. You, that dwarf. What'd you say?
A dragon named Pale Death sent me here?
Pale Death sent you here.
Yes.
The fuck is Pale Death sending people here? Or anywhere?
Said he had a job for me.
Fucking
Some to earn money.
Pale
You
Death.
keep talking about jobs. What's his job?
Said I was of the business. So, I assume he meant artificery.
Pale Death. Just starts like looking skyward. Just, of course he would fucking say that. And like in Draconic, just of course he would find someone on the outside. Fuck.
Just point over at Vale. There, Pale Death.
No. His face slams into the table.
So you know this dragon, I assume?
Pale Death is one of the people that works with our illustrious marshal, our air marshal. He's been having some problems lately, and he was asking me and a few others to help him recruit for an issue. I suppose we didn't do it quickly enough.
Wait, when the fuck did the military start recruiting from civilians?
Since nobody wanted to join the fucking military anymore, pendejo.
Yeah, what happened to that?
I mean,
What happened to that nationalistic pride of home?
I don't know. We've been trying to figure that out.
I say that 100% sarcastically. He took it literally.
Yeah.
He's just gonna summon the dagger in his hand, and he's gonna ask in deep speech, like, which means, what the hell did he say?
This pale death. This pale death's trying to recruit from civilians. And he's paying money.
well, I mean, he did approach me in the form of a dragon at first, and then changed into a human and told me to meet him here, but I mean, that was several hours ago.
He might have gotten caught up trying to talk to some other people, or maybe he saw some... Maybe he saw something he liked on the way. He's... What's that term? Flighty as fuck. No, it's not that.
I think there was an acronym for
capricious.
that. There's an acronym for that in the mountain. It's ADHD, I think.
Yeah, he's kind of that. He's a whole
The
lot of that.
anti-draconic heavy destroyer.
No, I'm thinking more alcoholic dwarf has disorder.
I thought it was all dragons hold dipshits. Like, the
Oh,
dragon
dragon.
wanted to give you money. He
I-
didn't want tribute.
Well, no, he said he had jobs for me, so I...
Like, this is just like
No.
visibly not computing in Cookie's mind.
I'd like to mention Garik is just looking at the kobold like, what the are you?
You also know, looking at him, he's a first-generation kobold.
Would I
Which-
know how rare that is?
Yeah.
He looks at
Yes.
you, it's like, what the fuck? Wait,
First
wait,
generation.
yup.
Or a dragon rot kobold, being the proper term.
Do you have any idea how special you are?
I'm very special. I'm 3.
3. You're 3 years old.
Roll an Arcana or a History, either one.
Arcana history.
Or what? Whichever you want.
I have the same odds, so
Kobolds typically don't live past 8 months. They reach adulthood at 3 months. 3 years old is ancient for a kobold. He's
It's like, I'm blessed by Dragon God. Dragon God likes me. I stay.
yes, I can see that. Dragon God. I mean, you obviously fell off of one. I assume the one you fell off of is your Dragon God.
Yeah. Zemos. Zemois.
Excuse me.
history.
Story time.
History time. Roll me
What
a
about
history.
First story? Guys, come on.
Shut up. Roll me the fucking history, please.
You know, I don't know shit.
You have no idea.
Do you want me to roll history as well?
You got it, bro.
Anyone who wants to.
He's a little too distracted by me telling him, like, yeah, I'll pay you this much per hour.
Yeah, you know everything.
He's like talking to like Vale, but also like is speaking like into like the dagger. Like he sounds like he's fucking crazy.
Zermus the Thunder God. Zermus of Endless Hordes. Foul dread Zermus.
He kind of repeats some of those.
He's purportedly one of the wealthiest and also most foul-tempered and psychotically evil dragons in Chandakar. And
He looks at the kobold.
and as of 100 or so years ago was his last sighting, and people were hoping vaguely he was dead.
You're telling me that fucker's still alive?
Fucking voice.
Of course he's a god. Not so god. Right?
Oh shit. Not good at all.
Very good. Very good.
You, Branch.
Who called me Branch?
You heard that. Me.
Why you
That's
tell
what the
people?
other guy's calling you.
Why you tell me my nickname is Branch? Yes. What do you mean? I heard that.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, Zermos. Zermois, still alive. He's clearly crazy.
I mean, he's a dragonrod kobold. He fell off of somebody. The fact that he knows that name and has only been alive for however many months.
Yeah, he's been alive 3
years.
months. 3 years.
He is.
3
That
years.
lends more proof to his theory.
3 years. You mean years. Años. Years.
Yeah, 3 years.
Years, 12 months, 36 months.
Yeah, lots of hatches died and lived in that time.
Yeah, no kidding.
Meanwhile, why the fuck are you whispering into your dagger?
He just kind of looks and goes, oh. Kind of like spins it in his hand and it disappears. Just something, like, something. That's all I'll say.
Could I?
He grins a little awkwardly.
Can I take a look at it real quick?
He starts sweating. He like listens to see what the man says, or like what the man upstairs says.
I'm not letting you touch me. I'm not letting him touch me.
No,
Don't worry, I won't get it dirty.
that's not it.
Family heirloom.
Yes, yeah.
Here, tell you what, and I'll pull out my altar sword. You can look at mine. I want to look at yours.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
No, it's kind of valuable.
That's fine. I'm going to give it right back to you. If I'm going to be employing you, I need to know what you're capable of, and if your weaponry will hold up.
It'll hold up. It's held up under a lot of things. He's still like sweating bullets. I'm not even
bleeding into you.
I will tolerate it if it gets him off of your back. But know that if he tries to pocket me, I'm stabbing him.
He's just gonna kind of say, which means I could just summon you back to my hand.
The point
Yeah, I'm not
remains.
really down anymore. Just let me see the dagger. It will be in your sight at all times.
He's gonna do you speak deep speech?
No, but I don't like the noises coming out of your mouth.
No, he's gonna kind of like snaps his fingers, opens his hand as you watch as the dagger appears in his hand. He's gonna like
Plucking it right out of your hand, placing it on the table, and thanks for telling me it was fucking deep speech. And I'm immediately casting Identified.
oh.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh.
Straight int or Arcana?
I said intelligence. An intelligence save.
Oh no! Oh no!
Can I try before he does that to summon it back to my hand so he doesn't fucking kill him?
There is... Okay. There is more. This is... I'll give you this. The dagger is magical. And something within the dagger has some capabilities that... Here's the thing, right? The dagger itself isn't magical. But something is giving it a magical aura. And when you try to identify that, there's an immediate rush and a sensation of something. You get the immediate sensation of something like pulling back. Like, you know when you see somebody pulling back to punch you in the face, you're kind of like, ah, fuck. Like, you kind of feel, that's that same sensation. And what occurs is a rush of a sudden and rapid rush of unpleasant memories. All of them ripped from your own mind and immediately tossed with incredible force back in front of your face. There's no damage. But the dagger lands on the table and just reappears in Erebus's grip as you are stunned, function mechanically for a round.
That's fine. After kind of just like eyes going wide, just brief flashes of my past, just snapping back.
Erebus, whatever you do not leave this man's side.
He looks at the dagger, looks at Vale.
Do not leave Vale. Do not leave Vale Forthworth's side under any circumstances. We have known it.
And there is a sensation in that voice that is new. Hunger.
He just looks at me and goes, "Oh, Vale, is it?"
Whatever the fuck is in that thing. I don't know how the fuck you got caught up with it.
I'll tell you about that later, new employer. Huh?
But yeah. You're gonna help me kill some Eladrin.
Killing them? Why?
Let's fuck them.
Oh, racism. Like that a lot.
You know, he's not wrong.
So like
He's
just
just
looking
looking
at.
what did you get me into?
Cookie's just looking at Garik, just going like, so if you get paid by a dragon, that's like stealing from their horde, but they're not going to kill you.
Yo.
Whiplash.
That's good.
So, alright, I suppose I have a lot of questions to answer to everyone here now because I guess we're all fucking involved with it.
What, the fucking pale death thing? Yeah, couldn't give two shits about that, to be honest.
I know you don't, but you have questions, clearly. Or else you wouldn't come back here after so many years. And tell
I feel
everyone
like
my name was fucking Branch.
Look,
That's
listen,
a nice name.
you can't blame me that your fucking name is impossible to pronounce.
Idiota, we were from
you-
the same place.
Branche? That's not that hard to pronounce.
Captain Branchy!
It's something about the fucking pronunciation in a...
Your disability is not my problem.
I mean, we could always call you Captain Twig.
Came from a fucking rural area, you came from the city. Might as well be speaking different languages
Whoever called
sometimes.
Alright. I'm gonna answer exactly as many questions as I need to not be called Captain Twig ever again.
Fucking new nickname right there.
You said the Air Force is, or at least the Air Squadron, is what Pale Death is over. Is that correct?
He's part of the Air Force.
Is that entirely dragons, or is there machinery in the sky?
There are floating Ares, dirigibles, zeppelins, some
Oh, all
larger
the fun
craft,
stuff I didn't get to play with. Okay.
some large. You play with things like this?
He gestures to the gun on his back. I built this.
That's fair enough. Yes.
Shouldn't need anything but dragons if it's in the sky.
You think dragons didn't help us build these things?
Ah, they took pity. Got it.
I'm liking you less and less. Anyway, there is a small problem that we've been having. If Pale Death has contracted you, we're certain things have been going missing.
What kind of things?
Sensitive things that if they end up in the wrong hands could hurt the whole lot of fucking people.
Dangerous shit. Are we talking gunpowder? Are we talking
Worse. Gunpowder would just kill people. Gunpowder would just bring down the ship.
Do I have any idea what he's talking about?
Roll Arcana.
You want me to roll that as well? And
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna pop a knowledge from a past life.
Sure.
Let's go that slow one blink and then the other blink. Guys, I'm just going. None of this means anything to me.
If it's coming from the Air Force, if it's coming from the Air Marshal in any kind of capacity, that a draconic marshal is getting involved,
it's fucked.
Something bad, which means either something is fucking with the fuel sources of the engines, is sabotaging enough ships that repairs can't be done quickly, or someone is stealing weaponry in great enough numbers that it's noticed by higher ups. There's not a lot of things, but he hasn't said anything that's really narrowed it down.
Orange, did somebody steal the dirigible?
I suppose if Pale Death sent you here and you know his name, then it's fine. Someone's been stealing the elemental fuel rods out of the engines.
That's not good.
Elemental fuel rods could, from what I've told...
Big kaboom.
Big kaboom and then... worse. See, elemental fuel rods, from what I'm told, aren't just rods of elemental energy like I thought they were. They're, the elementals inside get real pissed when those rods get broken, and then they don't really listen to people. At all.
And it's almost like we shouldn't be using fucking sentient things as fuel. They tend to not like that.
What does it matter to them?
Well, if they're the most efficient fuel.
Exactly. That's what I've been explained to me anyway.
It's only efficient if they're not killing you in the moment.
Well, they weren't until they were.
Fuck them.
Sometimes you have to make mistakes in order to get progress. I mean, at the end of the day, I'd rather make 7 mistakes and a breakthrough than no breakthrough at all.
See, this guy gets it. I like you.
I like you too. You don't take your shit. I like it.
In any case, that's probably what he had you contacted about. And if not, then, well, I don't know what else it could be. Since he was the one in charge of it.
Well, I mean, he did contact me after the guy almost blew me up, so maybe that had something to do with it.
Maybe because you called him out on his ship being broken.
But it was broken. What am I supposed to do? Lie? If he wasn't peddling it, here's the thing. If he hadn't
You were the
tried
guy that fucking tested the fucking gas.
Yes. Unfortunately, it almost killed me. I had to use mending on it to even live.
Mid-firing.
Huh.
But if he hadn't sold it, and just as a weapons test, would have been totally fine. But he wanted 15,000 gold for faulty machinery.
15,000.
I had a moral obligation to call him out on his shit.
No, you did. Good on you.
So single use?
Huh?
The barrel wasn't even attached.
I think the dwarf would have just called that innovative design.
The difference is, you don't sell stuff that's still experimental. Or you at least say it's experimental and might not work. Be honest, and you'll have my respect.
I'm not
Simple.
disagreeing with you, but I'm going to tell you this right now. Most people pull that shit all the time. Anyway,
Most people are fucking assholes.
amen to that. Branch, I want to make my question very short and simple.
What?
Imagine, been any large movement, any numbers on your radar?
I mean, we had about 20 of them silence people come through the city, not say anything, stop for food and keep moving.
They came from what direction and are heading in what direction?
I don't know, they came from the north, and they came from the south. From Yaku, and they said they were heading, and a couple of people said they were heading north.
How long ago?
Last of them left today.
It's not the same fucking group then. Alright. Reinforcements, maybe. You said how many in there?
About 20.
All together, or they came in groups?
I don't know, it's about maybe two groups of 10 each. See, I was told it was 20, so I didn't see them personally.
Okay.
I don't really like dealing with those silent people. The staring's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the way of life, though.
How would you want silence?
It's just creepy. You ask them a question, they just stare at you. They don't even fucking blink.
Well, I deal with a lot weirder people around here.
Yeah, look at your fucking boss.
He's not a bad guy. He's just different.
Well, he's a bad guy because he argued with me about closing the fucking store down. So yeah, my eyes, he's a pretty bad guy.
Well, I mean, it is his place of business.
There are worse things. But you should have hired at least fucking 3 more people. Anyways. Thanks for the information. It's mostly what I needed. I would have asked more in-depth questions, but honestly, this kid right here probably gave me about as good, if not better, than what your report could have had.
So that's it?
No, I still owe you a drink.
Yeah.
Tell you what. I'm just gonna toss him like 2 fucking gold. Just fucking get yourself whatever you want.
I'm supposed to be buying you a drink. You haven't been here.
No, it's fine.
You have not shown up for years. No
Yes,
writing,
I agree.
no calling. You show up and ask me for a favor. I give you the favor. Some random kid, a half-elf, for fuck's sake, knows more,
then-
and you can't even give me any answers.
Yes. I'm gonna fucking do you a favor. I'm gonna take that fucking dwarf, the kobold, off your hands. I'm gonna find that fucking pale death. We're gonna help him with whatever, and you're not gonna report however many fucking Eladrin I kill.
What the fuck? You're gonna go take on the Acolytes of Silence.
At least get a couple of them off path. Fucking get wherever they took my wife, and kill them.
Alright, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that last part.
Exactly.
So,
Do
why
whatever.
do you want to kill them?
Because if I don't, they're going to talk.
That's their job is not to talk, though.
Figure of fucking speech.
I'm gonna just let you deal with this. Hey, old man. Anything they want, it's on. Anything they want, paid for by the watch. It's good seeing you, Vale, I guess. Yeah.
Sorry I couldn't be on better terms, but
He just kind of like grumbles and like waves you off as he like leaves. At this point, the old man has brought out the paella and the potatoes.
just watching as a branch goes off, and I'm like, maybe if you weren't so fucking gung-ho with military, I'd talk to you more. Damn. No, I'm saying after he leaves.
Just really.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk with your friend?
Do what?
You don't want to talk with your friend?
We were friends by necessity. More than anything else.
Why not be friends just because you want to be friends? I don't know. Because he's nice, maybe? But he's...
The same reason, if you had any coworkers, you don't really have a choice in being their friend. Or you're just going,
I wasn't at jobs very long back home.
give it a couple years, you'll know exactly what I fucking mean.
I'll give it a couple of years, and I know a little bit about what you mean.
Okay, good. Because whatever the fuck is in that dagger, I'm assuming is about the same.
What do you mean?
I don't care if it's a fiend.
Oh,
Frankly.
it's not a fiend.
That does not make it better.
It's one of the most insulting things I've ever been called.
Yeah, he's not a fiend. He's not a fiend.
Don't care. Don't give two shits what he is. But whatever it is, you need to get the fuck out.
Well, no wonder he doesn't have any friends. He's kind of fucking ridiculous.
What'd you say, Vander?
Whatever it is, get the fuck away from it.
He looks at it. It's not really my call.
Right, whatever. I fucking pulled branch. I'd help with that shit. Dwarf, you're gonna take me to that fucking dragon. Kobold man. Fuck.
I help. I want us to take the dragon's money.
You're a danger to society. Okay.
If I take this dragon's money, I can give it to my dragon, and my dragon gets richer, while this one's poor. Win-win. Win.
Whatever.
If your patron or your dragon god, as you say, is who you say he is, I don't think he needs any more gold. I think he's pretty rich by himself.
That just does not compute. Like, just telling him that the dragon does not want more gold is like...
Whoa.
You just started speaking French, mate.
Want no gold?
As we're all having this discussion, there is a the door opens again. Where one might have been expecting to see Branch is instead a single figure in a cloak walking in and seemingly taking a few steps in before stopping, seeing that the bar either isn't as busy or still has people in it. Because underneath that cloak, the hood, it's just a single golden mask.
Go to get up.
What color is that, the robe?
Black.
Shit.
Excuse me, sir. Can I get you anything?
My hand is
Doesn't
just
work.
going to my weapon.
I was gonna say, the dwarf is gonna try and hide and kind of like get into an advantage point across the room from him.
I see. Pale death moves quickly.
Oh boy.
And who's
Cookie's
concerned?
just walking up to go like,
Then
I like your mask.
thank you.
What?
Step back a little bit.
Can I have it?
Perhaps if you deliver a message for me.
What message?
Please tell Pale Death that the Inquisition finds his interference quite aggravating. And there is a shattering noise from inside the cloak. And a sudden scream and flashing of light as he steps back and disappears.
But where's my mask?
And in his place are a quartet of things that, as they rise screaming from the ground, forming rudimentary limbs, mouths, eyes, all narrowed in rage, you see broken glass on the ground, surrounded by complicated gold frames, as what looks like ice wreathed in lightning and fire swirls up into a vaguely humanoid form that, as it lurches forward and places a hand on the ground and opens its mouth in a silent roar of aggression, the floorboards begin to catch fire. As 3 other vaguely humanoid creatures immediately flex wings of electrified ice and take to the skies. And as they begin to lurch towards you, aggression apparent. That's where we're gonna cut it for the night.
Oh god damn it.
So,
Oh boy.
I hope everyone enjoyed the slow loss of my voice over the course of 4 hours.
It was quite enjoyable.
Yeah, dude.
We will see everyone next week. Bye bye.